let us start with lesson 3, that is Managing Azure with the Azure portal. So Azure provides web-based portals in which we can provision and manage Azure subscriptions and services. These portals usually provide the initial environment in which we work with Azure, and knowing how to navigate and use them is a fundamental skill that IT professionals need to manage Azure services. So in this particular lesson, we are going to learn about the Azure Classic portal, which has now been decommissioned. We will talk about the new Azure portal. We'll understand how we can manage account subscriptions with the Azure portal, how we can use Azure portals to manage Azure. So let us start by talking about the Classic portal. So Azure Classic portal was the original portal that Azure was launched with. It was basically the original user interface which was used for provisioning and managing Azure services. It could be browsed through the URL called as manage.windowsazure.com, and it required you to sign in by using your Microsoft account or a work or school account that is associated with one or more Azure subscriptions. Now, Azure Classic portal consists of a separate page for each Azure services. The portal also includes an all items page, as you can see on this slide, where you can view all the provisioned services in your subscriptions, and a settings page where you can configure subscription-wide settings. Now, for you to provision services in this old portal you could do it by clicking on the new at the bottom ribbon, as you can see here. So most services provide a dialog box in which you can enter the user definable settings for service before creating it. Service provisioning happens asynchronously, and an indicator is displayed at the bottom of the page to show the current activity. You can expand this indicator to show a list of completed and in process tasks. Furthermore, how do you manage services? So again, under all items, you get the list of provisioned services in your subscription, and in each specific service page, as you can see in the left hand navigation pane, you have web apps, virtual machines, mobile applications. These are all service specific page. If you click on that particular service specific page, it will show you the name, status and service specific settings for each service. So you can click a service name in the list to view the dashboard for that service instance, where you can use multiple tabled sub pages to view and configure the service specific settings. In most cases, you make changes to a service by using the dynamic toolbar of context specific icons that displays at the bottom of the page. One very important capability of this old portal was to add co-admins. So when you provision an Azure subscription, you automatically become the administrator for that subscription, that is the service admin, and you can manage all the services and settings for the subscription. You can add co-admins on the settings tab of the Azure Classic portal. Now this was a brief description of the Classic portal. Next is the main Azure portal. So the Azure portal, which is the main one, can be accessed via the URL portal.azure.com. The new portal represents a significant change in the way you perform administrative tasks in Azure. There are various elements and concepts in regard to this new portal. So you have the dashboard, as you can see in this particular slide, which is the home page for your Azure environment. You can pin commonly used items to the dashboard to make it easier to navigate to them. By default, the dashboard includes tiles that show the global Azure service health, a shortcut to the Azure gallery of available services, and a summary of billing information for your subscription. Then you have blades. Blades are basically panes in which you can view, configure the details of a selected item. Each blade displays as a pane in the user interface, often containing a list of services or other items that you can click to open other blades. New blades open to the right side. In this way, you can navigate through several blades to view the details of a specific item in your Azure environment. You can maximize and minimize some blades to optimize the screen space and simplify navigation. Then you have a hub menu. A hub menu is basically a bar on the left side of the page which contains icons like home, notification, browse, billing and new. Home basically returns the page to the left side so that the hub menu and the dashboard are visible. Notification opens a blade on which you can view notifications about the status of your task. Browse starts a journey to view the details of services in your Azure environment. And then you have billing, which provides details about charges and the remaining credit for your subscriptions. Billing is also available on the resource group basis. And then you have new, as you can see, the top blade, which helps you create a new service in your Azure environment. Now, how do you manage Azure subscription with the Azure portal? You can view and manage most of the settings for your Azure subscription and their billing from the Azure portal. The billing blade allows you to view the contact information, billing address, and payment methods. The overview pane of this blade provides access to billing history and subscription cost. It displays the list of subscription to which you have account admin privileges. From the list of subscriptions listed in the billing blade, you can navigate to their respective blades. Alternatively, you can also access the list of subscription from subscriptions blade. So either of these methods basically allow you to view charts that summarizes the cost by resource type and burn rate on the subscription level. The cost analysis blade provides detailed charges for individual resources. So to manage payment methods, you must navigate to the account portal by using the link called as account.windowsazure.com/subscription. In the portal, from the subscription page, you can also access options like download usage details, contact Microsoft support, edit subscription details, change subscription address, view partner information, cancel your subscription. So if you have an enterprise agreement with Microsoft, you can also manage Azure accounts and usage data for all the accounts in your organization by using Azure Enterprise Portal. Now we will go ahead and move on to lesson 4, wherein we will understand how we can manage Azure with Windows PowerShell.